One of the things that we love to do in Minecraft, guys, is we actually love to fish. Now, one thing that most people don't know about fishing, guys, is that there's actually some interesting information when it comes to fishing, guys. So one of the, interesting things that you will come to learn about fishing, guys, is that it's actually not technically fishing when we actually think about it on a larger scale, guys, because if it was just fishing, usually what it would mean is that we put our our hook, we reel it in, our fishing rod, we reel it out to the ocean, and then when it bubbles down or when it goes down, we reel it in and then we get some fish. But over the time, guys, Minecraft has actually changed, and now there are like 3 different categories, guys, of different fishing things that you can get, guys. So it's not really fishing anymore, guys. You're pretty much just fishing for fishing for like loot, you're fishing for junk, and you're fishing for actual fish, which is actually gonna be the food, guys. So the 3 different categories that you can actually get, guys, is gonna be obviously the food one, which you can get like pufferfish, the normal fish, and I think clownfish, if I'm not too sure. I actually don't fish too much just because it actually takes so long, and it's pretty useless when you can just have a farm and stuff like that. So that's why I don't really fish. And there's also that you can get a saddle, and then you can get boots, but the boots that you usually get, guys, they're usually worn down and really bad. So that's like the junk. As you guys can see, it does take a lot of time to fish, and it's only like 1 fish, guys, which is, it's not that useful. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that end of the fishing, guys. So that's pretty much the first sort of tip / trick when it comes to fishing. It's not really the most efficient way, and it's pretty much changed over the updates. So another thing to note down below. So as I was saying, guys, before I was rudely interrupted by something, the next tip / trick I have for you guys, or the next factoid that you didn't know about Minecraft, is basically, guys, there's something that is really useful, and there's something that goes along the lines of to do with rabbits, guys. Now, rabbits are a mob that are very like evasive. Like usually when you go to them, they usually run away and stuff, and they're really kind of annoying to chase and hunt down. So when you hit them, it's really hard to kill them. But one thing that a lot of people didn't know about rabbits, guys, is that you can actually befriend these rabbits, guys. You can actually become friends with rabbits, guys, and you can tame them. So if you do want to tame rabbits, guys, and you do want have them follow you around, all you're gonna need, guys, is to get yourself a dandelion, and you're just gonna have that dandelion in your hand, and these rabbits will actually just follow you around. And as you guys can see, I think that might be a baby rabbit on the right, so maybe someone already tamed these rabbits. I'm not even sure how baby rabbits spawn, because baby rabbits don't really spawn in a world naturally. In fact, I'm not even sure about that. But yeah, baby rabbit shouldn't really spawn. But as you guys can see, I can tame that one, and I can tame that one. And as you guys can see, we can get another baby rabbit. So as you guys can see, that was a baby rabbit. But I'm actually surprised because I'm pretty sure you don't see baby cows in the wild. So maybe, and I know, guys, no one joined my world and just randomly, tamed a baby rabbit. So yeah, it's kind of weird to see a baby rabbit. So maybe you do see them in the wild. I really don't pay attention to rabbits, but yeah, guys, it's something that you can do that I really just don't see anybody talk about, and it's something that I literally just found out about. That's why I was like, I put this in the video, because I was like, well, how come nobody talks about this, and I didn't even realize it was a feature. So it's a feature, nonetheless, a cool one. But yeah, and this is another tip / trick, guys, for you, is that when you're talking about horses and ways of travel, guys, another thing, guys, is that the best way to sort of like travel, I believe, is like horses. But another thing when it comes to horses, guys, and mules, is that you cannot find a mule in the wild, guys. You need to be able to tame both a horse and a donkey, and then that's the only way you can get a mule, guys. This is because like I said before, usually baby animals don't really spawn in the wild. You usually have to do it yourself. So mules, if you don't know what a mule is, guys, I think, guys, and don't take my word for this, and I know this is kind of bad, I think it's the fastest type of horse, or fastest type of, I guess you could say ridden travel, or, however you ride it, or whatever, like a horse and a donkey. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, you definitely just need to tame a horse and a donkey, and then you'll get your mule, and you'll get your super fast thing that you can ride to wherever, guys. And all you need to do is tame it, guys, is just keep jumping on it again and again. But yeah, so on to the next tip, guys. So the next tip, guys, is something to do with TNT, guys, and this is something to do with mobs as well. And this should, guys, save your life. This should save your life a bunch of times, because all of us know that a lot of people tend to troll with TNT. Now TNT is one of those things that it's got some it's got like it's pretty famous in the Minecraft community for being that thing that people always spawn in people's worlds when they want to, you know, mess about with their world. So as you guys can see here, I'm just gonna place some TNT, and of course, you know, it does like destructive damage. And if I was in survival right here, guys, I most likely would die, guys. And the same thing goes for, you know, if a creeper was right here, if I was in survival, I would die, guys. But another quick tip quick trick is I'll show you guys is that water like negates all the effects, guys. None of the effects of you know, TNT. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna be right here, and this creeper, it can't kill me, guys. This creeper cannot kill me as long as I am in water. Now I'm not sure why. Well, I guess the creeper managed to kill me there, but basically, guys, what's supposed to happen is that the creeper's not supposed to kill you. What I meant to say, guys, is that if the creeper is in water, guys, the creeper can't kill you. So I guess that was like a huge fail on my part, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, if the creeper, you know, is in water as well, guys, it can't kill you. But if the creeper, you know, isn't in the water, guys, it can kill you. That's what I meant to say, guys. I did just mess that up. So I'm going to show you guys, as I'm going to spawn a bunch of creepers in the water with me, guys, and I'll show you guys. It just knocked me about, and yeah, that was actually pretty funny, guys, because that was a huge fail. So I'm going to go into survival right now, and let's actually just go into survival, and you'll see these creepers, they'll come towards me, and then they'll try to explode, and as you guys can see, they do absolutely nothing. But you know, if you are right next to it and you are on land, and if it does explode and land like there, that would have damaged me. As you guys can see, it damages the land, the water, and everything around it. So that's why, you know, that tends to happen. That was a huge fail, guys. So yeah, just watch out for that one, guys. Be careful for that one. And it's the same with TNT, guys. If the TNT is on the land and you're in the water, you still will get damage from it. But if the TNT is in the water, guys, and you're in the water, then you should be absolutely fine. So we're just going to test this out just so you guys don't think I'm lying to you, because the last time, guys, we did just mess this up. But I will show you guys that this is going to be absolutely fine. So I'm right next to the TNT, and hopefully I shouldn't die. As you guys can see there, nothing absolutely happens. The water is like a protective force field when it comes, you know, protecting you from explosions. Also, guys, I mean, 90% of you guys know this, but you know, just jump in the water if you ever are on fire, or if you ever are, you know, go into a piece of lava, because you know, water just instantly removes those effects from you guys. So an interesting fact, guys, is that, you know, when you are mining, guys, is that, you know, if you were, you know, told to, you know, go on a mining adventure and you had a choice between the two tools, guys, you should actually take the wooden axe, guys. Now the wooden axe, I say the wooden axe, guys, simply because the wooden axe is actually a tool that has more use than the golden axe, guys, because the golden axe, guys, it runs out so quickly, guys. It runs out in around 33 uses, whereas the wooden axe, guys, it runs out in around 60 uses. So can you imagine, like, the wooden axe is twice as long as the gold axe, guys, and gold is much more rare. Like wood, you can just chop down a tree and get that, but the gold one is faster, but it does run down fast. So if the wood one is slower, but it does, you know, last longer. So it's up to you guys whether you want a fast one that runs down quickly or a slow one that lasts long. I know me, I definitely prefer the wood, because I wouldn't like to, you know, keep making loads and loads of gold. And you know, you really do want to, you know, not all use your gold on tools or armor, because it's just so useless, guys. You definitely want to make sure you use gold for your your redstone, and you know, your powered rails. That's the most, you know, you're going to use your gold for. I definitely recommend, if you are in survival, to save your gold for that, guys. So one thing that is actually really weird, guys, and we're going to need to find a cave for this tip and trick, guys, is that, you know, this one is going to shock you guys, because you guys are going to be like, well, no, but I need to go try this for myself. Like, you guys are probably going to stop watching the video when you see this, because you guys are probably going to, you know, try this one out for yourselves. So let's just try to find a dark cave, which is so you don't try to brighten your screen, just watch out for this one. So this one is actually really cool, guys, because this one, it doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't know, maybe I don't know the science behind it, and for some reason I can't find the item, guys, but there is a piece of material in the game, guys. If I can just find it, I'm probably gonna skip the video, guys, because I'm awful at finding items in the creative menu, guys, and that's why I kind of like the pocket edition version, because you can actually just type in stuff when you want to find it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the video, guys, until I find it. Oh well, I found it. So this is brown mushroom, guys, and what the brown mushroom does in the creative inventory, guys, is it actually gives off light, guys. If you guys can see, if we look at that, guys, it actually gives off light, which is actually kind of weird, guys. It actually lights up the blocks, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, because if we look at if we go over to here and we look at the red mushroom, guys, the red mushroom gives off a bit of light. Well, it gives off some light on some blocks. As you guys can see, it gives off light here, but it doesn't give off light here. So the brown mushroom, I think the brown mushroom in combination, guys, it gives off the most light as well, guys. I don't know, guys, it's just such a weird little thing, like a little Easter egg. I don't know, guys, it doesn't really make any sense, but nonetheless, guys, it's still part of the game. Is still something that you guys should definitely look out for. So I don't know why they added this, because it's like no one's gonna go in a cave and think, well, it's time to place some mushrooms down at the light source, because nobody actually does that, and you know, nobody really knows that. But yeah, it's nonetheless, guys, it's something that is really, really cool. So hopefully guys did enjoy that fact. Now there is actually a normal version of the wither. As you guys know, the wither is something that, most people just, they just get the skulls, they get the and this, and they just place down the normal wither. But there is actually, guys, an alternative version of the wither, guys, and this version of the wither, it's actually a lava wither, guys. So this one, it destroys everything. The whole scenery changes, there's a bunch of fog, render distance changes, but there's actually one, guys, that is love with it. And basically what it does, guys, is it goes around and it fires off, things that just enhance the world. I did do a gameplay on this, guys, and it was incredible, guys. It was on Minecraft 2. Basically, yeah, Minecraft 2 is out, by the way. It's like, I can't explain it, guys, you just have to watch the video. But yeah, basically what the love creeper does, guys, is the love creeper actually, instead of shooting explosive, it shoots love, guys. And all the love does is basically bone meal. So you know how when you place down bone meal, all of this would get, a bunch of grass, and if you had uncooked crops, the crops would like grow a bit more. That's basically what it does. And then, if it, I think, guys, if it hits animals, those animals get tamed and go in love as well. So it's a really, really crazy sort of thing. It's just a funny little thing, and I don't know why this wither is glitching out like this. Like, usually the withers move and just run about, but this wither is acting really, really weird. But yeah, I'm not gonna kill the wither just now, simply because it's just too long. But yeah, it's just very, very interesting, guys. I probably should put some gameplay up on the screen. I probably should have by now put some gameplay up on the screen already, and you guys should have been watching that. But yeah, guys, it's definitely something that you guys should try out. It's only available on the PC. You can only do it on the PC. So us console users, we can't do it. But yeah, it's just something that is definitely interesting, guys. So the next thing as well, guys, is like an interesting sort of fact, just sort of thing that I didn't really know, guys, is that well, just on any lantern, guys, on any piece of pumpkin, guys, is that it always faces in the same direction, guys. Now, don't take my word for this, but I think, guys, that direction is a north, guys. I'm pretty sure it's north. But yeah, it's just a cool thing. Like, no matter how you place the jack-o'-lantern, like, the face will always be different. But as you guys can see, it always faces in this sort of direction. As you guys can see, it seems to be pointing over here, guys. So as you guys can see, it's just something that you can always use to tell the direction. So maybe you can be like, oh well, let's say this cactus was our home, guys. We could maybe use this and be like, if we're going in this direction, anytime we place down this, we'd be like, yep, that's the way home. So let's just make sure we stay on this path, and we know that way is that way. So it's just a useful way to figure out which way you are and which way home is. So you could like place these on an adventure, and you'd know that that way is the way to go home. So it's definitely something you guys could make use of. I know most of you guys out there are really, really creative, and most of you guys out there are probably better than me at this game, but I just want to show you guys some cool stuff. But yeah, the next tip / trick, but this last one, guys, we have is actually a fact, and I really wish I didn't spawn the wither in, because now I can't really show you this, guys, is that there are actually, oh well, we got out of his range, is that we are actually, guys, 62 biomes in the game, guys. Can you believe it, guys? There are 62 biomes in the game. Now I don't want to go through all the small differences in every single biome, guys, but there are 62 biomes in the game. If you don't believe me, guys, you can actually check the Minecraft Wikipedia, and it will show you guys that there are actually 62. But yeah, guys, I just thought like it'd be an interesting fact to tell you guys, because a lot of people think, well, there's just like the hilly biome, the snow biome, the jungle biome, the what's this one, the sand biome, and just like maybe most people think like they're 5. There are actually 62 versions of different biomes, guys, which is really, really interesting. And I feel like we should start exploring the biomes a bit more, guys. But yeah, guys, it's been DrewsMC, and if you did enjoy this video, guys, do not forget to leave a like on the video, guys, because that'd be absolutely amazing. And please do not forget to comment down below, guys, and tell me what you thought about this video, guys, because it would be absolutely amazing if we could smash about 300 likes, guys. That'd be amazing if we smash 300 likes, guys. And until then, next time, guys, it's gonna be Juice C, and it's gonna be peace from me.